What's going on, good people? Make sure you subscribe to the Black Contractors Network channel below and hit that like button so you don't miss any more of this great content going forward. Disclaimer: this video may not be for everyone. If you're stoked about your job, if every day at work is a blast, and if you can't imagine yourself doing anything else, then don't watch. Keep it moving. Here are 5 signs you might hate your job. Do you hate your job? If you do, then you're certainly not alone. A lot of people I know are in the same boat. Maybe it's that boss who doesn't appreciate your hard work, or maybe it's the coworkers who bring down the mood at every meeting. Whatever the case may be, here are 5 signs that indicate you're probably in a toxic work environment. Number 5 on the list: if you dread going into work every day and find yourself counting down the minutes until you can leave, that's a sign your job might not be right for you. If this sounds like what's been happening in your life, there are a few things to consider before making any rash decisions about quitting your job. First, if it does come down to it, make sure that money isn't the only reason why being at work makes you miserable. Second, consider how much effort is required from either party in order for them both to part ways amicably and move on with their lives without any hard feelings. Number 4 on the list: if during your lunch break, instead of relaxing and eating or chatting with coworkers, you spend the whole time catching up on work-related emails or phone calls, then this may be an indicator that something is wrong. Your body needs downtime in order to function properly. Otherwise, it will start giving signals of distress like headaches and stomach aches. If this sounds like where you're at right now, no matter what kind of work schedule you have, it might be time to try something different. When you're working in a job that makes you unhappy and there's nothing to do about it, the tension and stress can be overwhelming. But if your day-to-day routine has started taking its toll on your well-being, it's time for a change. Number 3 on the list: you're constantly daydreaming about quitting and about how happy you would be if you didn't have to deal with your job anymore. You might be thinking, I'd be so much happier if I just quit my job. That's the first sign that there are problems. There are a couple of things you should think about when considering leaving your current job. The cost of leaving your current job compared to the benefits of starting over at another company or launching your own business. What skills do you need in order to find a new job? Do these skills match up with what companies are looking for? How long would it take for you to land a new position if you wanted one? If it takes too long, then maybe this isn't the time for change. Number 2 on the list: if your job used to be a source of pride, but now it's something you constantly complain about, that's definitely a sign that your job isn't the right fit for you anymore. It could mean one or more of the following: you're not being challenged enough. You may not be learning new skills or experiencing new things as often as you'd like. This is especially true if the nature of your job has changed significantly over time and there have been few opportunities for advancement within it in recent years. Number 1 on the list: your boss doesn't respect you or make an effort to help you succeed at work or even understand what success looks like. This could be because he or she doesn't know how to manage people effectively, or maybe there are too many people reporting directly under him or her who act independently from each other instead of communicating openly with one another, which means they don't get along well either. It might also be because he or she needs constant praise and reassurance from above on how well they've done their job, but those comments rarely come down far enough in rank level due to how many layers exist between executive and frontline employees these days. After a stressful day at work, even simple tasks at home seem overwhelming and hard to do. Of course, not every day at work is going to be fun and games, but if you feel like every day is a struggle, it's time to make some changes. First off, take time out of your busy schedule to relax and recharge your batteries. Don't just go home and hope that all will be better tomorrow. Make a real effort to get away from your job for a while. Go on vacation, see friends or family members you haven't seen in ages. Go out with coworkers after work or on weekends or both. Play some video games, visit somewhere new. Whatever works. The point is that taking time for yourself is crucial for maintaining an even temper through stressful situations. And who knows what ideas might pop into your head when you're away from work. Stress also builds up when we don't get enough sleep or exercise, so make sure you're getting enough rest each night before starting another day. Get some exercise during the day by walking around instead of sitting behind a desk all day long, or lifting weights if that's more fun. Keeping fit will keep you feeling energized throughout the day instead of exhausted from lack of sleep or exercise. And finally, find things outside work which bring happiness into your life. Hobbies are great, but anything will do as long as they bring enjoyment into your life. If you think you're in a toxic work environment, try to find ways of reducing the stress you feel while there. Talk to your boss about it. If one-on-one conversations with your boss haven't helped, ask if they can meet with you and another employee who has also noticed the problem. They may be able to help. Talk to a therapist or counselor at a local mental health center or hospital near your office building where they may have experience dealing with workplace issues such as stress or anxiety, often offered at reduced costs. You can also look into free counseling through employee assistance programs at many companies that offer medical benefits for their employees. Some EAPs will even meet with employees on site at the company's headquarters if necessary, talking out with colleagues in private at first if possible, to see if others share similar feelings about their jobs too, so that everyone feels more comfortable opening up later down the road. If you're feeling like these signs apply to you, it might be time for some changes. You don't have to quit your job or find another one, but there are ways of dealing with the stress and frustration that come from being in a bad work environment. Sometimes all it takes is finding someone at work who understands what you're going through and can give advice on how to make things better. Other times, talking with friends or family outside of work hours helps them understand why certain things bother us so much and gives them ideas about how they can support us when our jobs are causing distress. And remember that success does not always equate to working longer hours. Please like and subscribe and share this video with anyone who might benefit from it.